So you've been referred to a specialist at Manchester Urology because you have a urethral stricture. Now what that means is you've got a narrowing of the water pipe. The majority of people, the first thing they ask is, why have I got it? And actually the commonest reason is what we call idiopathic, in that we don't know. It's just one of those things that happens. From our point of view, it's important to establish whether it's a first presentation, i.e. you've never had any problems before, or whether this is a recurrence. If it's a first presentation, then this is often dealt with quite straightforwardly, what we call endoscopically, i.e. down the penis. So we put the telescope down, we then make a cut into the stricture called a urethrotomy, and then place a catheter, which normally stays in for just about 1 week. If, however, you have a recurrence of the stricture, then it's often better to talk about a urethroplasty. Urethroplasty takes many different forms, but the two most standard types of urethroplasty are for recurrences of the stricture in the water pipe or urethra, and it depends on the length and the position of the stricture as to whether we can simply just excise that small area of narrowing and join the two ends together, and that's called an anastomotic urethroplasty. But if the stricture is longer, or if it's in the penile urethra, then often you need an augmentation urethroplasty. The terminology just means augmentation, just means addition of a piece of material. And what we do is we use the graft from the inside of the mouth. It's a buccal mucosal graft. Again, why do we use that? We use that because that area is used to being wet, and therefore it has a very, very good success rate when used in the urethra. The reason we put people through the larger reconstructive procedures is because they have a very, very good success rate and long-term outcome.